Research starts and continues with the patients, not only as a research subject, but as a proactive and equal partner. Patient drive and lived experience can have a huge impact in translating basic discoveries and real improvements for patients. For this to happen, we need to first change mindsets behind the traditional ways of doing science. The dialogue and partnership need to start from the beginning of the research journey, and it needs to continue and improve in a meaningful way with concrete shared decision making. Ultra-rare diseases lack opportunities and funding for basic research, and I must say it is at such an early stage that patients can play a fundamental role. They can act as initiators and promoters of research, and they can bring innovative ideas to academic researchers. The beauty of working in ultra-rare diseases is that challenges such as low interest can potentially lead to interaction among patients and researchers at an early stage. Patients can in fact become the catalyst to start shared decision making early in the research process compared to other diseases. At the time of my diagnosis, 2 clinical trials were ongoing to develop substrate replacement therapies for GNE myopathy. One of the 2 was the very first drug ever investigated for GNE myopathy. Unfortunately, this did not prove efficacy at a late development stage, and in the phase 3 it stopped. Exactly in 2017. This represented an important step in my advocacy journey. This unsuccessful clinical trial made me realize it was important to take this not as a failure but as a new starting point. It was the time for me to turn these results into new joint efforts. So it was in early 2020 that I initiated the consortium and research idea for a preclinical project called ProDGNE. This is a 3-year EU-funded project which fosters full patient partnership and early decision making with researchers and patients from Canada and Europe. We do not want to see drugs fail in advanced clinical stages of development. So understanding unmet needs, bringing different disciplines together and collecting as much valuable and quality data as possible are for sure essential to develop effective therapies. As shown by a survey run by EJPRD, patients fully support data sharing while of course respecting their privacy, choices and needs. To improve clinical trial planning, it is extremely important to understand disease progression, set up natural history studies, and encourage and support regular patient participation. In lack of biomarkers, tailoring therapies for small populations, we know it's challenging. The current barrier is for sure not involving patients earlier in the research process. A multidisciplinary dialogue with statisticians, researchers, clinicians, regulators, and patients, of course, can contribute to designing powerful clinical trials. It helps, of course, to detect change and results which accurately reflect the patient population. In the multidisciplinary journey of translational research, you will need to bring in all relevant expertise to answer different questions at each step of your research. Among these, the patients will bring a fundamental expertise and a lived experience of the disease, which no other expert can bring to your team.